Boba break! Welcome back, guys, to our second Boba break, where we update all of our care holders on the last month. I can't believe it's been a month since the last time we did this.
It felt like yesterday.
But yes, a lot has been going on in the past few weeks, and we just want to give you guys a quick update and also do some Q&A. Boba break.
The past month has been pretty hectic. We've done a lot of shuffling around for Yappy, our big project of the year. I'd like to say we're about 70% of the way there. So we're in our final stages of casting. I think we have almost everybody we need. We have the schedule almost locked down, almost all of the locations. So feels pretty good.
A couple things there. First of all, 70%, that's terrifying considering we start shooting in 8 days. You said once you get past 60, things start falling a little faster.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. You kind of bunched in a lot of things. Oh yeah, so we got the locations and we got cast, but each of these things has been so tedious and major.
Yeah.
Getting locations means we've had to email, call, visit a number of locations to figure out if they can fit with our schedule.
And then the cast needs to be able to fit those days.
The cast has to be available and down, and the cast that we want has to be available and down.
Yeah. I think we changed the schedule maybe 3 times in the last week.
Right, so what Benson does is that, he gets all the scripts and he sees, okay, everything's broken up into different scenes, and he has to it's like a puzzle that doesn't actually have a final picture.
until the short is done.
Yeah, and then that's what it looks like. But you have to find where everything fits, and then if a location says, okay, I'm good with this, but then an actor can't do that, then we have to actually go to a different location. But changing that means you have to change the schedule because the days and the times and hours. So yeah, you've been doing a lot of finagling with help from others here at the office.
It's a lot of boring stuff, but let's get to the interesting stuff.
If that's the boring stuff, then I guess the most fun stuff is talking about the cast.
Yeah.
We actually haven't talked about it to everyone. We did some live stream announcements, but we have our main cast. There's 5 main ensemble friends that are in the entire series. I think we mentioned it last time, but I'm playing the lead, the main guy. Did we say that last time? We didn't say that last time. You heard
Surprise!
Exclusive! I'm stepping back into a lead role for a bigger project. So that's kind of scary and daunting. And then we have
my best friend. My
best friend is
played by Simu.
Played by Simu Liu, and you might recognize him from Kim's Convenience. He's on a hit TV show in Canada, but also recently he's been on our channel. We released his short, Meeting Mommy, that a lot of you guys seem to like. And then there's my sister, who's being played by Julie Zahn. Julie Zahn's great, long-time Wong Fu friend, and it's gonna be so cool to see her play my sister.
She's pretty much like a sister.
Yeah, basically. True Wong Fu fan now. Then we have my coworker, who's being played by Brad Gage, and yes, he's not Asian. This group of friends has a white guy. We'll get into that later.
Ooh.
And then there's his girlfriend, who's being played by Victoria Park, who's also a Wong Fu fan.
Yep.
And yes, that is an interracial relationship. Ooh. We'll also get into that later. But it's really exciting. We have a lot of other cameos from great people. Dante Bosco's in it. Olivia Sway
from Smosh.
Yeah, she's making a cameo as well.
Brandon Suhu is gonna come back.
Brandon Su, yeah, we got the Everything Before Us veterans. The past month has been 90% Yappy.
Yep.
Hey, good. But we've also been doing other things for Wong Fu and for you guys as well. We have some really fun announcements.
So last time we told you we're working with our friend Domix on a new animated series, and we finished recording. I think we have one more recording left with Taylor, but he is in the studio working on his animations.
Right.
So I'm really excited to see what that's gonna look like.
Yeah, we had Kathy and Jen, Wes, and myself step into the booth already. It was a lot of fun, and we're already hearing the stories, and I think it's gonna be a hilarious series.
I'm excited.
Also for the care holders, we finally have the Wong Fu forward pins.
Here's some photos for you guys to check out.
So pretty.
Yes.
That's pretty cool, I gotta say. We're gonna be getting them shipped to our office very soon, and we're going to hand package them and mail them out to all of our silver and gold care holders. The gold care holders get it after 1 month.
And the silver care holders will get yours after 3 months.
Yeah. I can't wait for you guys to all sport your pins very proudly as Wong Fu forward care holders. And for everyone else, we also have brand new pins.
More pins.
Yes.
So we have a NG pin.
Yes, and nice human emblem. And these are available for everyone on our store right now. You guys can get it and represent and support Wong Fu Productions.
So these were both designed by Jen, in-house, custom made for you guys. So make sure to check out wongfustore.com.
And last announcement for now, that's also been keeping us really busy, is we've been planning some tour events. Schools are emailing us constantly, and it's kind of nuts, but basically we had all these dates for these schools already planned, and the Yappy production kind of got pushed into all these school dates. So Wes and I are going to be like going back and forth between states and shooting and going in and out, and that's been another thing that's been really tough on the schedule.
So 3 days shooting, 3 days tour, 3 days shooting, 3 days tour. It's pretty crazy.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but the reason why we're telling you guys is because certain cities we might be able to do some Patreon care holder meetups. So be sure to check out your email for those. Those are for silver and gold care holders. Maybe we'll be seeing you guys in your city. All right, let's get into some questions. Taylor and Jen are going to help us out. Also,
Hey!
It's us, Taylor.
Hello, I'm Jen.
And we have our Boba.
Yes, my favorite, 7 leaves.
Oh, look at this here.
What is that? It's our logo on the laptop.
Beautiful design, Jen.
Amazing.
there's so many good questions. It's so hard to choose which ones to answer, but let's just jump in.
From Tolu Titi Loye. With the projects you have lined up, do you happen to have any ideas to explore interracial relationships and the challenges it comes with and joys all the same?
So Tolu, if we're saying your name correctly, actually one of the episodes of Yappy is about, actually 2 of them are about interracial relationships. One between white and Asian and one between black and Asian. So you'll be seeing that very soon on Yappy. That's kind of a big spoiler, but
And even some like mixed race people in there.
definitely it's a touchy subject, and there's a lot of weight behind it. So
We're just scratching the surface.
Yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see those episodes.
Rachel Lee asked, will some of the JK team ever be guests on lunch break?
Guess what? Julia Chow is gonna be on one of our lunch breaks.
Yes, it's probably coming out really soon. It's actually an episode where I ask a bunch of girls questions from guys.
Yep, if you remember the one where I interrogated him, Mike, Bo, and Wes, it's the flip side of that.
Yeah, so it's the first JK cast member to be on lunch break. Hopefully there'll be more in the future, but yeah, we were excited, and we are excited.
Ashley Budiwarman and Victoria Virasi, God, these are not last names, both asked, what are you guys' writing process? How do you guys get shorts chosen and storyboard? How many people are involved in that process? It really depends on each project, but typically right now, a lot of times ideas are, we come together as a group, or I'll have an idea, or Taylor or someone.
They could start as just that first joke
that
we make at lunch.
Yeah, lunch or something. And then usually like Taylor and I will go off and try to write it or break it down. And we'll bring it back to everyone and people will give us their opinions. After we have a final script, then we, depending on how big it is, sometimes you have to like actually choose shots. And a lot of times that's when we sit down with Wes or Chris and we'll actually like try to figure out what's the best way to shoot this. And then we'll sit down with Benson and tell him, okay, these are the things we need. There's the locations, people, time of day, all these things.
And we do definitely make an effort to try to give as many genres as possible too. Like if we have a lot of comedies, we'll try to sneak in like a romantic drama in there every once in a while. So we try to spread it out best we can.
And now we're getting to a point where we also want to like reach out to other writers that are outside of the office. There's so many talented people out there. So that's actually one of the goals of this Patreon.
Juliardi Sue says, would it be possible if the Silver and Gold Patreon got a day pass to tour the office?
An office tour is something that the Wong Fu guys have always done, right?
Yeah, well, I feel like people have been asking for that for a really long time.
Super long time.
They haven't seen this office yet.
And to be honest, it's because we never fully settled in. There's always a lot of stuff. It's really dirty. But we gotta do it. We gotta do it soon. It's a really good idea.
To be honest, if you stitch all the videos together, you already got kind of like a view of everything here.
There's an app for that.
Yeah, we'll take you around one day.
Maybe a VR tour.
Whoa! Yuki Fujita asks, anything for us baby boomer Asians?
I just want to read this question to give our baby boomer fans a shout out, honestly. In case you don't know, baby boomers are people that were born in
like the 50s and the 60s.
Yeah, so, a different generation of our fans, but still just as important. We love you guys, and I know that you guys see us, in a different way and see our purpose in a different way. So thanks for supporting, and we should do some more content for the baby boomers.
I want to hear your stories.
Yeah,
tell us your stories, Yuki.
Yeah.
Lillian Law asks, will you ever hold ISA concerts again?
Oh my gosh. Actually,
Well, if you went to Identity LA last year, we're gonna be doing that again.
yeah. That's essentially what ISA concerts used to be. And maybe even better. It's way bigger.
Yes.
A lot more talent.
There was like 8,000 people there last year. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Who was there? Dean was the headliner. Us the duo.
Traffic.
And like a lot of favorite YouTubers were there, like Wiggly, Gen M.
Food trucks. A lot of food trucks.
Yeah, so that's happening again. And it might be going somewhere else this year.
Ooh.
Can't say yet, but
So the answer is yes.
Christopher asks, I listen to a lot of podcasts at work. What kind of podcast would you guys make if you reached your goal of 2,000 patrons? Yes. So one of our goals on the Patreon page is at 2,000, we would start a podcast. And this was something that we just kind of threw in there because we wanted to like do something fun and interesting that's outside of what we normally do. I've been getting into podcasts a lot more and helping friends out with their podcasts.
I love podcasts.
Oh, you do you?
I also listen to them at work.
You're listening to podcasts at work?
Oh wait, I mean,
Just kidding.
going to work.
There's so many ideas of what I would want to do, and I would honestly like ask the fans, you know, what they would want to hear from us. Like people have wanted us to do like, you know, relationship advice podcasts where we just talk about relationships and dating problems and girl problems.
Oh
problems. I also want to do a podcast that's about like Asian American news. Like I think a lot of people don't know what's going on in the world in terms of like how Asian Americans are involved. And we are actually more involved than you think, and we make the news a lot more than you think. So I kind of want to bring light to that.
Well, first we got to get to 2,000 patrons.
I mean, I might just like get antsy and just do it at like, you know, 1900. Who knows? But thanks for asking that, and thanks for being interested. Hopefully you'll see a Wong Fu podcast really soon.
Michelle Hui, what was one of the most challenging projects that you guys have done so far? I think we always say Bachelorette was pretty hard. But actually Yappy is pretty challenging.
This one, I was gonna say this one right now.
Yeah, like we're not even shooting yet, and it's already a lot of hours have gone into
Feel
it.
it. The pressure settling in.
Jen's in charge of wardrobe this time.
Yeah, there's like 30 plus people in this thing. 30 plus people to dress. But that's exciting because I like fashion.
Yeah.
I like
And this is like the longest shoot. Like I've done with Wong Fu with my role, so like we're shooting like 14 days. This one's pretty tough. But it's also gonna be the most fun.
Jocelyn Sue, if you could shoot a short anywhere in the world, where would that be?
Antarctica.
I feel like a lot of that would just start looking the same.
let's go to London. London.
She just wants to go to London. She doesn't want to shoot a short necessarily in London. She just
No,
wants
that'd
to
be cool
there.
too. Like the vibe.
You shoot a vlog in London? Another Jen vlog?
No.
I think we should do one in Korea.
Ooh. People would love that.
Or like a Shanghai or Hong Kong
Yes.
short.
Just Asia in general.
Are there any future plans of coming to Canada for an event, possibly in Toronto?
Vincent, we love Canada. We love Toronto. We definitely are going to be going up there. I'm going to say it right now. Within the next year, we're going to Canada. Even if no one invites us up there, we're just going to go.
Melanie Vo asks, what are some actors you would like to shoot with one day?
Oh, that's so hard, right, Jen? Jen.
I can't think of one name.
There are too many to name, but like
Tom Hanks.
I think even within like our group of friends and people that we know, like we've been talking about Ross Butler a lot for, you know, a specific someone.
Let's say hypothetically, like Ross Butler wanted to like shoot a short with Wong
Who's
Fu.
that? Ross who?
But
But that'd be cool, whatever. I don't care.
No, but Ross is actually like, you know, a fan of Wong Fu, and like I feel like, you know, we should totally like.
Hey, Tom is kind of a fan too.
Actually, yeah, Tom and I are like this. So
Yeah.
Tom and Ross, buddy comedy, you would never
Yes.
expect it.
Jen, Kevin's asking you, what is everyone's favorite part of being in Wong Fu?
Huh.
Is it the boba break?
I love everything. What's yours?
It's how much we can make fun of you about Ross Butler.
What? That's just you.
It's the family dynamic with you guys. You know, we're such a fun group, right, Jen? Don't you like hanging out with the guys?
I love everybody. I mean, I like just being here because, you know, I grew up watching Wong Fu.
Big time creators.
I do like that we have a smaller team and it feels very family-like.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Stole my answer.
There's so many more questions we wanted to get to. Really, we loved all of them. I feel like at some point we should just like start like doing text answers or whatever, like so that we can't do it on screen. We can just answer them like.
Keep asking. Keep asking. We'll get to you.
Thanks so much for watching this Boba break. We'll see you next time. By the next episode, we will be done shooting Yappy. That's kind of crazy.
Almost done.
Almost. Oh my god,
done.
we're gonna be shooting forever. All right, wish us luck, guys. It's gonna be a crazy spring. See ya. Thanks so much for watching this Boba break. Ugh. God. Hey, Ryan burps in his videos all the time. Why can't I?